Hello everyone, my name is QISTINA binti Omarifa. I'm from REFFAL 2433B class. Okay, today I would like to talk about can online education replace the role of traditional education? Actually, myself experiencing the struggle with the online learning session is not an easy thing to adapt with the online class. That COVID-19 has changed the way we live is no longer news. The deadly virus has caused tectonic shifts in almost every aspect of our lives, be it business, entertainment, hospitality, or education, and we are still struggling with their effects and what will be the new normal in each of these sectors. Take education for example. Soon after it became clear that this was not a passing virus, educational institutions began to switch to online teaching. Students and teachers adapt to changing teaching, learning, and grading methods fairly quickly. However, that success has sparked widespread speculation that the pandemic has brought about transformative change, particularly in higher education, with many claiming that the future of higher education is online. The truth is that the future is not so black and white anymore. There is a lot of gray in between. It is a hybrid learning model, a combination of online and offline. While campus classes are definitely going to be making a comeback, will there be a multitude of options online too for those who prefer it over the other? Not really, because both have their own unique properties to make them valuable. People will learn to use the two together. However, when it comes to the debate of one over the other, especially for higher education, the truth is that online learning can never really replace an in-campus experience. Let's look more closely on why university students have difficulty in online education between traditional education. Firstly, I will talk about immersive campus life is not exactly the same as a virtual university. A student might be bored in virtual university. It is not just about learning textbook and lectures in class. It's about the full of experience of life on campus. It's about making friends for life and communicating with people from different parts of the world, and it is about passionate discussion late into the night with plenty of tea or coffee, and it's also about sociability and adaptability to learn to live alone in a new culture, city, or even country. It teaches you to be independent while moving away from the comfort of your home. In addition, learning in class is irreplaceable if you leave aside the lived experience. For example, being in class and asking a question teaches you some confidence to debate and discuss ideas on the fly instead of writing anonymous questions. Leaving aside discussion after class, arguing over dinner with a friend about a point made in class, it robs students of the ability to meet, participate, discuss, and connect with one another. Making friends online is just not the same as making connection between people and understanding different types of people, contexts, and cultures. Digital learning also takes away another crucial aspect of campus life, the opportunity to find new interests and learn new skills by joining clubs and societies. Students who sit at home are not allowed to attend events such as presentations, competition, trade shows, and meetings that allow them to explore new fields and develop other aspects of their personality. So what is the possible causes why online education cannot replace the role of traditional education? And now I would like to brief more about the possible causes of why online education cannot replace the role of traditional education among university students. The first one is log in from anywhere. Learn everything unless it's not that easy. There are many students who have various barriers in virtual learning sessions. It's true that online learning has changed the world of education, but you also have to understand that online learning is a fundamentally elitist concept. Teaching assumes that you have the means and technology to use it, a well-functioning laptop, stable high-speed internet, and an empty room to sit for 90 minutes without interruption or disruption. Highly discriminatory and extremely exclusive if you cannot afford good Wi-Fi or live in a situation where you don't have a private and quiet area for yourself. Online learning can be a challenge. For example, on 12 June 2020, a student from Sabah, Viviana Musibin, a Science Foundation student, University of Malaysia Sabah, who was also born in Pitas, Sabah, was seen camping on a tree for 24 hours and had to climb a tree to take tests and review internet access. Secondly, the grade leveler. There are many students who are more comfortable and like to study at university than at home. Aside from financial pressures, there are also social pressures that students all over the world face. Students at all colleges have spoken about mental illnesses that are often triggered at home. For many, life on campus is an escape from emotional triggers, underlying mental illnesses, as well as family problems. Being at home could also mean leaving students behind in a suboptimal learning environment. Even those with no underlying factors or conditions often report that it is difficult to focus on reading and academic assignments, and at home, as they are often prompted, will be able to focus on assigning chores and other chores around the home. A college campus is a crucial place to facilitate learning, one that creates an environment in which students can focus and study. Everyone has access to the same structures, service, and resources, including Wi-Fi connections, study rooms, books and libraries, and even one-on-one meetings and interaction with teachers and counseling centers. This significantly reduces the social and financial disadvantage and is too serious to neglect when considering the future of education. So what is the solution to help students when they have to face virtual learning sessions? And now I will introduce a solution method to help students in online learning sessions. The first one is family. Families are the closest individuals to students to help them during learning sessions. The parents should monitor and play a role in ensuring that the children can learn in a comfortable environment at home. Parents should know their children's class schedules so as not to be distracted in their learning sessions. Parents also need to provide support to children during this COVID-19 epidemic so that they are always focused and enthusiastic in learning. Second, the university. The university must be responsible for ensuring that students are always safe and comfortable during the learning session. The university should also play a role by monitoring and providing assistance to students who have internet problems or who live in rural areas. They should be given priority in this regard. The university needs to take the initiative by providing data assistance to students to make it easier for them to learn online. In addition, for students who live in rural areas and have problems in learning session, the university should take the initiative by taking them to stay on campus as well as help them to retain the spirit of learning. Lastly, society. The community should also help reduce cases of COVID-19 outbreaks. All communities should abide by government laws in dealing with the issues of the COVID-19 case. The community must comply with the standard operating procedures (SOP) set by the Ministry of Health Malaysia. If all communities adhere to the set SOPs and cases decrease, students will be allowed to return to the campus to study normally. Last but not least, it is commendable that the education sector has adapted quickly to this epidemic and has allowed those outside the formal education setting to access lectures, discussions, and reading. There is no online education, especially for university, that come with their own challenges. Therefore, the future of education must be a healthy combination of online and offline, with the former being in addition to the latter. In fact, hope that the COVID-19 case epidemic will quickly disappear in order to help students to return to the campus and study as usual. So, that's all for me. Thank you.